Hello, my friends. Today I want to talk about craft fair selling. So what kind of products can we make if we like to craft at home? Well, if you sew, this video is for you. If you crochet, if you craft, if you paper craft, I still have some great ideas for you. So even if you make jewelry, I have some great ideas for you. So stay here and let's talk about over 21 different items that we could have in our craft fair booth. Picture, if you will, 10 by 10 space. So I have room to go up 10 feet. I have room to go over 10 feet. I have more than one table. I have more than room for one backdrop. Picture, if you will, a 10 by 10 tent outside or table space inside of the church, inside of the fair. What can we have? Well, we have potato warmer bags. Hit that subscribe button. I have tutorials on most all of these, and what I don't have will be out soon. Potato bag. Put your potatoes in here, cook them in the microwave for 4 minutes. Your potatoes are done. 2 very large potatoes, 3 very large potatoes, up to 8 minutes. Your potatoes are done. Double-sided, insulated, 100% cotton. Very, very important. 100% cotton thread, 100% cotton batting, 100% cotton fabric. Even if it says 100% cotton, look for the scrim, my friends. Make sure the scrim is 100% cotton as well. You can make them in all different kinds of fabric, different colors. Potato warmers, they're hot item. They're a hot item. Everybody wants those. These wonderful dish rags, dish towels. If you quilt, if you crochet, I know you're making money making those animals, but make some of these in 100% cotton. These sell like hot fire. All of us oldies, we want to come to the craft fair and find these. They are wonderful for doing your dishes. Wash them. This, every time you use it, wash it. Everything is made to be washed, reused, and loved. So, and now we're going to talk about stuffed animals. Well, not only do we have a stuffed animal, but can we, in between people, maybe be playing with something to draw the eyes of someone around us to bring them to our craft fair? Anything like that works. And we have table runners. Easy quilt idea, my friends. Table runners. We all want them. We all love them. Table placemats. We all want them. We all love them. Bags. Bags are easy for us sewists and quilters alike. Make all different kind of bags to have for sale in your tent or your booth. Activity mats. We have different activity mats with different kind of textural items, dexterity items, fun to keep our fingers going. You can use a wonderful amount of different things to keep our hands entertained on these. And then we have also, people love to do it themselves. And if you're a do-it-yourselfer, you might want to consider something like this with a pattern. Create a pattern for a wall hanging, my friend. What's your favorite block? Create a quilt pattern. Maybe even with that quilt pattern, put everything you need to make that quillo, that pillow, that blanket, that quilt inside of a package that they can purchase. Popcorn bags. Yes, they do exist. They are real. Take real popcorn kernels, take a little bit of that butter flavoring, salt, and put it inside of the bag. Put this in your microwave. Instructions right on the front. You can copy this, my friends. Use with fresh popcorn, individual bags, or 1/2 cup of popcorn. Add your popcorn salt. Put your setting for 2.5 minutes in the microwave, 1/2 cup. Listen for the popping. Once it stops, stop it. You can add butter or salt to the bag if you need to for extra. Wash these after every use. They're wonderful. I sell these for $7.50 a pop. I could get more. And like I said, everybody likes patterns. This is fabric jewelry. Everything you need to make inside of there. If you're a scrapbooker, put some of your extra pieces that you haven't used in a bag, some ribbon, some bookmarks, some different frou-frou, things that they can use in their junk journals or in their scrapbooking. Those sell well as well. And my friends, we have tooth fairy pillows. Tooth fairy, just draw the shape of a tooth onto white batting or white felt. Put it in a little pillow, stuff it with some of your excess batting from your quilting from your other projects, put a little bag on front. It's beautiful. These sell well to, you know, anyone expecting a grandchild. Dignity bibs. I have dignity bibs right here underneath of my activity mat. Adult dignity bibs. These are adult size. Sorry about that. I'm pulling it down. They will connect behind the neck. They're absorbent because you have the multi-layers, and they're beautiful. And what kind of senior hasn't gone to the senior center or out to dinner or anything else and not wanted to get their clothes messed up? My friends, spend a little extra time. Make this a black dignity bib with some fake buttons in the front, and you have a youngster, special needs, that can feel really great going out to eat. And baby bibs. How do you pass up baby bibs if you're expecting a grandchild? Baby bibs are great to sell at your fabric craft sales. And look at this. Not only is this a wonderful idea for a burp cloth, but my friends, also this you put on the ground. You put the cat bowl, the cat food, the dog bowl, the dog food, and you've got a nice little pet mat for that. Turn it over if it gets smudged, throw it in the washer when you need to. More adult dignity bibs. So again, beautiful, beautiful idea to sell. Now, who couldn't make a pin cushion? Any kind of pin cushion you want to make, pin cushions sell well because you can usually sell them for about $8, $9 to $15 a pop. And these are easy to make. You can make them out of your scraps. They're very small, very wonderful, very easy, very versatile. And anyone buying for a seamstress or a sewer will buy these to give as a nice gift. Isn't that a beautiful heart? You can put a button on top, whatever you like. Absolutely wonderful pincushion. Then, my friend, what about for the stocking caps, for the skull caps? These are easy to make, easy to sell. You use that t-shirt material, and these, I make them up real quick. I'm selling these for $5 a piece. I highly recommend probably 7 or 8, but they're just a nice little thing, and people like to buy from you. People want to buy from you, but they're not going to buy if they don't know what it is. If you don't tell them to touch, feel, play, my friends, and know what they are. Hair scrunchies. Yes, look at this mop. We need a hair scrunchie more often than we say we do. Hair scrunchies are back in favor. Any kind of fabric you want to make. Pot holders. Pot holders will never go out of style, my friends. If we cook, we need pot holders. If we eat in our kitchen, we need pot holders. Make up some quick, easy pot holders. You can sell these from anywhere from, looks like sale price of $3.50 up to $8.50 a piece. So however you want to do that, they're great additions. And for those people who are conscious about drinking and the environment, we have these straws. And these are the metal straws you can buy. Inside of here, I also have a brush to clean it and a little drawstring. Makes a great little kit for selling to those conscious about that. Take some old rope. If you have old rope, tie a knot on either end of it, my friends, and tug it as tight as you can before you chop it off, and then fizz out the end. These are dog toys. Sell these dog toys for 50 cents to $1.50, depending upon the cost of your materials. And people who don't want to buy something else on your table will take it home for their pet. You've got a sale. And don't forget, we also have the drink holders. So they're great for the bottom of your beverages. Each one can be a different color so you can tell them apart from one another. Get them all in the same color. Buy a kit with 4 of them in it. A kit with 2 of them in it, or individuals. These you can just open up. Look for my tutorial. I have one. These are so easy to make, just 5-inch squares, my friends. Stick that end of the drink in it, or for the little ladies going to school, get one in a color that they might want, whatever color that might be, and put their sanitary pads inside just by pulling back these sleeves, putting it in there. Their backpack dumps out, their purse dumps out. They want to take it to the ladies' bathroom without having their purse. They can carry this. Nobody's going to know what it is. It just looks pretty, right? Maybe even put a little string on it for them. But these are very easy to make. For the coasters, I'm selling these for $2.50 each. So I might give a little bit of discount for a 2-pack. Say maybe $4 or $4.50 instead of $5. So great idea there. Fidget quilts, activity mats, activity quilts, they are absolutely dynamite. What else do I have on my table? My junk journals. These are huggable, lovable, beautiful books, and do not think that nobody's going to be interested in these. These are a conversation starter, if nothing else, because inside of here, I can put in a composition notebook like I have. So you have a full composition notebook. But my friends, what is better than keeping a diary and something you can use as a pillow? Something you can huggable and lovable and really enjoy this. And somebody likes this idea, likes this concept, but doesn't want to spend the money for this big one that I might sell for about $50. It's a real chunker. This one I can sell for $30. And this one is just a smaller size. And then you have these little ones that I might sell for about $7.50 each. And they are beautiful lace and fabric with 3 different signatures in here. And they're full of even pockets. Look at that. We have pockets inside of this beautiful little journal. And what better way to get people's attention, then they come up and ask you, well, how did you make that? Well, guess what? I know we don't want to give away our secrets, but tell them it's easy. Buy one, take it home, and you can duplicate it. You can make as many of these as you want, but buy one, take it home. It's a great example. And if you sell jewelry, why not try different stands, like even a jar to keep it in? You can do keychains, you can do necklaces, whatever you do, keychain again, and the little teddy bear keychains. Buy the parts, put them together. This is an excellent way. People want to touch, people want to play, people want to look at different things. I might even go outside and grab a couple of 2x4s that have been cut down into smaller pieces, wrap some fabric around that, use a industrial or carpenter staple on it, staple the fabric on it, set these on top of it. Or maybe my junk journal, I'm going to lay it flat and set some things on top of it. When you have a craft fair, my friends, you want things at eye level. Notice I have things down below you, hanging on the front of the table. Notice I have things behind me. If that went up further, the top of the back of my tent, I'd have things ringed all the way around my tent and my table. A lot of people say they don't want people inside of their booth. Mine, I would line the walls with my table. The more people I can draw in is going to get other people walking by saying, ooh, something's good in that booth. I want to go in. I want to participate. So draw the people in and you can sell to them better. I hope this has given you a few ideas on what you can do at your next craft fair. Thank you so much, my friends. Have a great day. Bye.